Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. I'm John Anderson, a financial advisor with over 30 years of experience helping folks plan for a secure future. Today, I want to share something that might just change the way you look at retirement forever. If you've always assumed that retiring at 65 is the golden ticket to relaxation and freedom, you might want to sit down for this, because the truth is far more complicated and, frankly, a little bit shocking. Retiring at 65. A big mistake? For decades, our society has drilled into us that 65 is the magic number. The age when you hang up your work boots and finally kick back, travel, and enjoy the fruits of a long career. You picture yourself spending your golden years indulging in hobbies, spending quality time with family, or even exploring new parts of the world. But here's the kicker. According to data from the World Health Organization, WHO, the average healthy life expectancy for Americans is only about 66.1 years. What does that mean for you? Well, if you retire at 65, you might only enjoy roughly 13 months of truly healthy living before serious health issues begin to creep in. Now, I know what you might be thinking. That's just an average. I could be one of those lucky ones who stays healthy well into their 80s. And while that might be true for some, statistics reflect a nationwide reality that millions of us have to face. When we build our retirement dreams solely around the age of 65, we're ignoring a crucial factor: our physical ability to enjoy those years. The hidden danger behind the number 65. Let's dig a little deeper. The term healthy life expectancy isn't just about how long you live. It's about how many of those years are free from major health issues. Look at the numbers from some other developed nations. In Japan, the average healthy life expectancy is about 74.1 years. In Singapore, it's around 73.6 years. South Korea comes in at 73.1 years. Switzerland averages 72.5 years. Spain and France are close behind at 72.1 years, and Italy at about 71.9 years. Meanwhile, here in the US, our average healthy life expectancy is just 66.1 years. That gap is a red flag. It tells you that when you retire at 65, you're likely stepping into a phase where your body is already starting to slow down, and not in the way you'd want to for those dream retirement adventures. Imagine spending 4 decades working hard, saving every penny, only to find that the period of life where you're truly well enough to enjoy your freedom is shockingly brief. That's not just disappointing. It can be downright dangerous if you're counting on a long, healthy retirement to make up for the sacrifices you've made. Retirement trends in America, the stark reality. I'm not just talking theory here. Let's look at some real data from Gallup, collected between 2016 and 2022, which paints a pretty clear picture of how Americans are really handling retirement. Only about 1% of Americans retire between the ages of 40 and 44. Approximately 2% retire between 45 and 49. Around 6% manage to retire between 50 and 54 point. About 11% retire between 55 and 59, a percentage that has even dropped from nearly 20% back in 2007. A significant 32% retire between 60 and 64. And here's something that might really hit home. Nearly 1/3 of people aged 65 to 69 are still working, and surprisingly, 12% of Americans over 75 are still in the workforce. These numbers tell us that even if you plan on retiring at 65, you might be forced back into work due to financial necessity or health issues that derail your ideal retirement. So, if the statistics are so grim, what can we do? How do we ensure that our retirement isn't just an end of career exit, but the beginning of a truly enjoyable and healthy phase of life? Investing in your health, your greatest asset. I always say, money can't buy health, but without health, money is meaningless. This isn't just a cliche. It's a hard truth backed by research and countless personal stories from clients I've worked with. Think about it. If you've accumulated a hefty nest egg, but then spend your retirement in a hospital or constantly battling chronic illnesses, all those savings won't bring you any joy. So how can you boost your healthy life expectancy? Here's what you need to consider. Eat clean and eat smart. Ditch the processed foods, sugar-laden snacks, and fast food that are all too common in our daily lives. Focus on whole, nutrient-dense foods that fuel your body properly. Fresh fruits, vegetables, lean proteins, and whole grains should be staples in your diet. Exercise regularly. Aim for at least 30 minutes of physical activity a day. This doesn't mean you have to become a marathon runner overnight. A mix of cardiovascular exercises, strength training, and flexibility workouts can do wonders. Regular exercise helps maintain heart health, muscle strength, and overall mobility, key factors in keeping you independent as you age. Maintain muscle mass. Muscle loss is a natural part of aging, but it can be mitigated with regular resistance training. You don't need to lift heavy weights like a bodybuilder, but even light strength training a few times a week can preserve your muscle mass and support your metabolism. Schedule regular health checkups. Preventive care is critical. Regular screenings and checkups can catch potential issues early, allowing for prompt intervention before small problems become major obstacles. Investing in your health now means you'll have more quality years to enjoy in retirement. It might also mean the difference between spending your retirement traveling and enjoying life, or being stuck in a cycle of medical treatments and hospital visits. Planning your finances for an early, healthy retirement. Let's shift gears to the money side of things. Many people believe that if they can just accumulate enough wealth by 65, everything will fall into place. But if your healthy life expectancy doesn't extend much beyond that age, you might not have as many years as you'd like to enjoy your savings. What if you could retire earlier, say at 55, while still having a comfortable, financially secure life? That's the real question we need to ask ourselves. To achieve this, you must have a solid financial plan in place well before you hit that traditional retirement age. Here are some foundational principles. Live below your means. No matter how much you earn, discipline in spending is key. Create a realistic budget that allows you to save a significant portion of your income. The goal is to spend less than you earn and invest the difference wisely. Invest wisely and diversify. Simply saving money isn't enough. Your money needs to grow. Invest in a mix of assets, stocks, bonds, real estate, or even small businesses if you're comfortable with that risk. The secret to successful investing isn't just picking the right stocks. It's about asset allocation. Research and experience show that up to 90% of your investment success comes from how well you diversify your portfolio. Minimize debt. Debt is a drain on your resources. Prioritize paying off any high-interest debt as quickly as possible. The less money you're spending on debt repayments, the more you can invest toward your retirement. Plan for health care costs. Medical expenses are one of the fastest ways to deplete your savings. Factor in health care costs early in your planning process. Consider health insurance options, long-term care insurance, and even a health savings account, HSA, to buffer against future expenses. By combining a solid financial strategy with a commitment to a healthy lifestyle, You can push your effective retirement age earlier than 65. That means more years of enjoying life at a high level of health and energy. Retiring early isn't just a dream, it's a strategy. Let's face it, if you're counting on retirement being a long, leisurely period of freedom, you might be setting yourself up for disappointment. Instead, consider an approach that emphasizes both financial independence and sustained well-being. Here's how you can start planning. Set clear, achievable goals. Define what retirement means to you. Is it quitting your job entirely or transitioning into a more flexible, part-time role? Establish your target retirement age based on not just your financial readiness, but also your health goals. For many, aiming for retirement at 55 rather than 65 can be a game changer. Create a detailed savings and investment plan. Work with a financial planner to assess your current assets, future needs, and the potential impact of healthcare costs. Develop a comprehensive plan that includes aggressive savings strategies, diversified investments, and regular reviews to adjust as needed. Monitor and adjust your lifestyle. As you get closer to your target retirement age, consistently evaluate your lifestyle choices. Are you investing enough in your physical and mental health? Small changes now, like improving your diet, increasing your exercise, or even reducing stress through hobbies and relaxation techniques, can have huge benefits in the long run. Prepare for life beyond work. Retirement isn't just about not working. It's about living a full life. Plan activities, hobbies, and even part-time engagements that keep you active and fulfilled. A vibrant social life, continued learning, and pursuing passions can all contribute to a more satisfying retirement. Why you need to rethink retirement. Today I want to leave you with this thought. Our culture has conditioned us to believe that retirement is a single, fixed milestone. 65 is the magic number that marks the end of our working lives. But when you factor in the reality of our health and the trends in our economy, it's clear that waiting until 65 might be a costly mistake. When you spend decades planning for a retirement that, on average, only gives you a little over a year of peak health, you're not really planning for life. You're planning for survival. And survival without quality isn't the retirement many of us dreamed about. Instead, think of retirement as a phase of reinvention. Use the years before 65 to build a robust financial foundation and invest in your health so that when you do step away from the daily grind, you're ready to enjoy every moment. Whether that means retiring at 55, 60, or somewhere in between, the goal is the same: to live longer, healthier, and happier. In conclusion, take charge of your future. If you're watching this video, you're already on the path to rethinking the status quo. I urge you to challenge the traditional idea that 65 is the ideal retirement age. Look at the data, assess your personal health, and get serious about your finances. The truth is, you have the power to design your retirement on your terms. Here's the bottom line. Don't let society's expectations dictate when you should retire. Invest in your health as if your life depends on it, because it does. Build a financial strategy that enables you to retire early and enjoy more than just a few months of good health. Ask yourself, what steps are you taking today to ensure that your golden years are truly golden? Are you ready to rethink retirement and make the changes necessary for a life of freedom, health, and fulfillment? I'm John Anderson, and I've seen firsthand how a little proactive planning can turn the traditional retirement model on its head. It's time to break free from outdated expectations and build a future where you're not just surviving, you're thriving. Thank you for watching. If you found this video insightful, please hit that like button, subscribe for more in-depth financial advice, and share your thoughts in the comments below. Remember, the future is yours to create, and it starts with the decisions you make today. Let's build a retirement that truly honors the hard work you've put in over your lifetime. Until next time, take care, stay healthy, and keep planning for a brighter future.